Hello everyone, racist, sexist, classist, prejudiced, brain-dead fuck here. So today, as you can probably tell by the start of the video and the thumbnail, we're going to be talking about Katie Hopkins. Now, Katie Hopkins has been on shows such as Celebrity Big Brother and The Apprentice. But she only really gained proper media traction, or followings, or depending on what word you like to use, when she started expressing her opinions on parenting, women's rights, racism, immigration, and the reason why the media have paid so much attention to her is because her opinions are controversial to say the least. Anyway, I'm going to be expressing my opinions on this, and the video we have today for me to react to, which is I found on YouTube, of course, of all places, you know. It's an interview with Katie Hopkins, obviously, and another woman. I can't actually remember her name off the top of my head. But anyway, she's been interviewed on her opinions on children's names. Now, I won't go into any further detail, because obviously we need to see the video first. But, yeah, I bloody hate this woman. I think she's a fuck.
So, what is it that you can tell from a name, Katie?
I think you can tell a great deal from a name. You know, for me, there's certain names that I hear, and I hear them and I think, ooh. And it's associated, ultimately it comes down to the mum or the dad, because they're the ones that gave the child the name. But when I hear screeched across the playground, you know, Tyler, come back here. You know, that's the Tylers, the Charmaines, the Chantels, the Chardonnays.
And has no one shouted out, Esme, come back here?
I don't hear that so much,
Really?
nor do I hear, Ileana, trot back here.
So, first of all, you've just said that you don't like children with a name such as Tyler or Chardonnay. I wonder why the fuck you would think that. Well, it's just, they're children, and their parents have given them the name, and there's nothing wrong with the name in the fucking first place. So I don't even know why you're even bothering to, the child's probably some reckless, bloody hooligan. Oh yeah, fuck off. No one gives a shit. And the reason why you don't hear people say, Ileana, trot back here, it's probably because no one in their right mind would ever call their fucking child Ileana, you utter brain-dead fuck.
You know, you don't hear that, do you? But you hear, Tyler, come here. You know, that. And for me, that summarised everything. A name, for me, is a shortcut. It's a really efficient way of working out what class that child comes from. Do I want my children to play with them?
And why would you say, so if you then, from that, you go, OK, well, they're in a lower class than I am, why do you then not want your child
because
to be...
associated with that isn't just about class holes, it's about the fact that they probably haven't done their homework. When my daughter comes home from school, she'll say, Tyler was a real pain today, let's say, because he threw his books across the class.
Jesus Christ, I've never met someone so bloody stupid. I mean, seriously. You just said, oh, no, Tyler. That means he's working class. That means he doesn't do his homework. He's obviously very stupid, isn't he? Oh, yeah. Anyway, that just because someone's got the name Tyler does not mean that they are working class. I mean, you accuse children like Tyler of being stupid, yet he's probably cleverer than all of your bloody children put together, all bloody 7 of whatever the fuck you children you have. And anyway, what's wrong with being working class? I mean, seriously, it's not like it's their fault. I mean, they've been born into a family. You know, I'd rather be born into a working class family than be related to you in any way, shape, or form. You fuck. Oh God.
The teacher had to lose her patience. There's a whole set of things that go with children like that are quite a disruptive influence in school, and that's why I don't like those kind of children.
But Monty and Ileana can still be nasty, self-centred airheads, can't they?
I tend to think children that have intelligent names tend to have fairly intelligent parents, and they make much better play dates, therefore, for my children.
Or,
sorry, pardon. I say, we wouldn't say that word.
Wouldn't
No, not at all. I think, you know, if you look across...
Nasty, if you've got the class system at school?
I think if mothers were honest with themselves when they vote on that worm of yours, and they say, their child comes out and says, let's say a name, I don't know, Simon has asked me to come and play on a play date, and the mother will say, well, where does Simon live? What that mother is not, she's not asking about geographical location. She's sussing out, do we want to be playing with Simon or not?
Anna May,
Hello.
go for it.
This is snort-worthy, Katie. I mean, I just can't believe that you're such an insufferable snob.
Ha! Yes, Anime. Thank you. Thank you for being there. Thank you for speaking some sense into this intolerable piece of shit. Thank you. You are the first person in this video to actually have spoken some relevant, unprejudicial sense. Thank you. Praise God. I mean, I'm an atheist, but praise God anyway.
And I can tell you that if you do let one of your little darlings go and play with a working class child, they almost certainly won't come home singing "My Old Man's a Dustman." It's safe, really, nothing's going to happen to them. Working class children are doing incredibly well, and for you to categorise at state schools, and for you to categorise them because of their names, which they didn't even choose themselves, is cruel and unkind and so snooty. It's just so old-fashioned. And yeah, I don't know who your children are mixing with, but it's not the children's friends who will make them do well in the end. And I can also tell you that on Friday I was at my daughter's graduation. She qualified as a doctor. I've got 2 doctors in the family, went to state schools. I'm the daughter of an Irish immigrant. And there were Dr. Kylie's graduating, Dr. Charmaine's. So tell me, if you were sick or one of your children was sick, would you let a Dr. Kylie treat your children? Or would it be too appalling because they're working class?
Well, the lawyers I work with, I can't think of a single Charmaine nor a Kylie.
Okay,
I don't meet many myself. I meet a lot of Horatios.
Charmaine Cree, the Australian Paralympian gold, silver and bronze medalist. Tyler Cowen, New York Times journalist and professor of economics. Brandon Flowers, musician, lead singer of the Killers.
You say that to me, and I hear those names. I mean, I think it's probably what we all associate with children we know that have those names. I hear that last name, and I think, hasn't done the homework, will always rock up late, has the mother signing in. Reason for being late, running late.
Yeah. And do you know what the 3 words I think of when I hear your name spoken out anywhere in public? Here we go. Fucking kill yourself.
Opinion's not really restricting your children.
They are, but you know what?
But
we
why
haven't
would
got a lot
you
of
do
time.
that? But
We
you
haven't got a
agree
lot
with
of
that.
time.
Why would you do that?
We are really time short in this world, and we need shortcuts to make
That's
decisions.
why you shouldn't be sneering
It's very
at people,
effective.
Katie. It's about
very
sneering.
quick. It's about making fast choices for your children that you think are for the best.
I
and
know
one
my
day they'll get
friends-
to do their own thing.
My friends at primary school were from all sorts, and they're the people who've seen me through my life, through illness, through bereavement, through having my own children. And now I don't even think about where they came from, what their names are. They're just my dear, dear friends. And you're really robbing your children of the chance to be decent human
this is
beings.
all
It's
very
about
noble.
kindness.
This is
It's
all-
not noble.
It is
I'm
all very
I'm a
noble. It's
pushy
all
mum.
very
I'm a
peaceful.
self-confessed.
It's very real.
I'm a
no,
self-confessed
I don't
pushy
believe-
mother.
I don't
and I'm a
believe
working
that.
class
Do you not?
girl.
I don't buy
You must
that.
have missed
the
out on
mums
so
that come
much
up
in
to
your
me,
life if
I
you
haven't
don't
missed
see
out on
that
a
as
great
being-
All
deal.
together, ladies, you're all talking
Sorry,
together.
I can't help but get involved.
When parents come up to me, they'll say, I read your article or whatever about, you know, what children are called and the fact you wouldn't let your children play with them. And they'll say, I wouldn't say it, but that's what I do.
Well, snobs are
Look. I mean, I just can't handle any more of this. It just makes my blood bloody boil. Anyway, I mean that's about all I've got time for today. Anyway, but I just wanted to say, like, put a little personal thing here. Like this kind of stuff, it just really gets. It just thoroughly pisses me off, really, because I wouldn't. My family, they're not rich, all right. We're probably very far from rich. I mean, I wouldn't say I'm like very working class. I mean, I'm somewhere between working class and lower middle class, I'd say. That's where I put myself as an entire family. And when people like this, they come along and they say things like, a working class with children, they're all disruptive, and they're all just reckless hooligans essentially. And I just think that's completely inaccurate and so judgmental. And I think it really offends me, because I work my bloody arse off in school to try and get the best grades I can possibly can. So I want to make a future for myself. I mean, and personally, but obviously, what I really want to do is I want to do this YouTube thing, and I want to get it going, and I want to make a career of myself, and I want to, and not just school. I work my arse off with these videos. I try and get one out every day, and I try and revise for my exams as well. I do that all in a day, and I work hard. So and all I really care about is in terms of YouTube is I just really want to entertain people, and I enjoy making videos. And when someone like this comes along and just completely swipes that from underneath me, and just makes me feel like complete shit because of the family that I was born in. And I love my family, and I absolutely hate this woman. And I think that she's just presents everything that's terrible in society. Anyway, enough with this rant. Time for your daily dose of memes. And this meme is particularly related to Katie Hopkins. I think this is exactly what she should do with what she should do with herself. And yeah, I really hope this just happens in the future. And I'm not gonna even hold back on that one. I really just hope she does.
Shut the fuck up! Shut the fuck up! Kill yourself. The fuck. Please kill yourself. The fuck. You should really kill yourself.
Anyway, guys, I hope you enjoy the video. I hope you enjoyed my rant and my little serious bit at the end there. Sorry about that. I tried to make it as entertaining as possible. I really had to say that though. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, obviously, leave a like and subscribe if you want to. And yeah, I hope to see you in the next one.